Have you ever thought about how the tsunami happened? Do you know which was the worst tsunami that has happened ever? Or when do you think the next tsunami will hit us? My name is Harish, and welcome to News and Views, where we educate, reveal the truth behind every news, and share our views, which will definitely help you develop your perspectives. Now, just imagine you sitting by the shore, enjoying with your friends, and suddenly you see a chaos striking. A huge, massive wall of water approaching towards the shore, right? It's a tsunami, right? So it destroys anything and everything that it comes across. It can sweep away the entire coastline, it can destroy the entire community. We have seen what happened in 2004 and in 2011. In 2004, what happened in Indian Ocean, we cannot forget that, right? It took away more than 230,000 lives across 14 countries. And in 2011, in Japan, what happened was not just a humanitarian crisis, it was also a nuclear disaster. So just imagine how devastating this is. Now, what is this tsunami? What is the meaning of that? Su and Nami. They are two Japanese words. So Tsu means harbor and Nami means waves. So when combined, it becomes tsunami. When translated into English, it becomes harbor waves. So what are these harbor waves? So harbor waves are the kind of waves that is usually referred to, uh, the kind of waves that the fishermen would see upon their returning to the harbor. And these waves are not like normal waves. Normal waves are the kind of waves that you would see in the ocean, which is caused by the wind. But harbor waves, these are not like the normal ones. They're caused by some seismic disturbance at the ocean. Well, okay, so before delving deeper into the details of why tsunamis actually happen, uh, let's discuss about the normal reasons which we are familiar with. So earthquakes are one of those primary reasons why tsunami happens. So when earthquakes happen, there is this sudden shift in the tectonic plates, and because of this, there is a sea floor which either rises or falls, which creates a huge volume of displacement of water, and this uh, creates a lot of energy, and the ocean waves travels at very high speeds across the ocean, and that's how tsunamis happen. So that's one such reason I can tell you. Another reason is underwater volcanic activity. So when volcanic eruption happens, it releases huge amount of energy, which also leads to the same thing. And then there is landslides, underwater landslides, and also the landslides that happen nearby the coast, which also leads to displacement of water, also leading towards tsunami. So these are the normal things which we are familiar with. Now we need to understand the actual reason why tsunami happens. So yeah, as already discussed, tsunamis are mostly caused by underwater earthquakes, landslides, and volcanic eruptions. So when one of these phenomenon takes place, what happens is like cracks get developed in the ocean thread, which allows water to enter into the Earth's crust. And as you know, Earth's crust is around, you know 0 to 100 kilometers thick, and the temperature comes out from it could go around 25 degrees Celsius, like to be precise, 1 degree Celsius for every 40 meter. So water entering this crust, say a mere 5 to 8 kilometer, gets vaporized, taking 1,646 times its volume in its vapor state. So just imagine how huge it is. And the sudden increase in the volume actually widens the crack, pushing out more water above it. So as more water enters the crack, leading to huge volume of vapor, pushing out the water above it to about 100 to 200 meters above sea level and 10 to 30 meters high at 200 kilometers every land. So this is how actually tsunami happens. So scientists around the world, they use a lot of advanced methods to understand the oceanic activity. So to predict when and where tsunami might take place is definitely something which is quite uncertain. It is, I mean, the nature of all these things are very unpredictable. So it's a very big challenge. So let's stay informed about these things. Um, well, uh, that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.